Remember in my Best in Show, the pre-show, there's probably going to be multiple plots involving the pet show and the activities they're going to do? Well, I was mostly right. After I uploaded my review from last week, someone completely commented on social media that there's going to be a second part involving Fluttershy and Applejack hosting a pet show. And it looks like he was right. However, this short just centers around the contest dogs with the owners just winning because apparently they just didn't want to do a lot with it because it will probably take up a lot of time. I mean, with the hospital courses that we saw from the last short, it will probably have to be a separate short, and it probably needs a lot more minutes other than 2 minutes. Now, as for this short in general, it's basically what you expect from a pet show when it comes to the end of the show. I mean, we didn't see any activities, but I can understand that they're just trying their best to save up more shorts for different times. Because if we actually got multiple shorts involving the pet show after this, then maybe this will probably be a choose your own ending thing. Speaking of that, what I actually thought when I first saw this is that you would usually expect something like this to have a choose your own ending gimmick, because they can actually have Fluttershy and Applejack show who will be the winners of the contest, but you can be the vote on who can be the winner of this contest. I really thought that this would have been a good time to use the choose your own ending gimmick, but for some reason after 2 months, they still haven't did it yet. I know they're going to do it this season, just like in the last season, but as of now, so far they kept doing TV stuff and hate YouTuber stuff. I mean, it's been 2 months so far, and we still got them completely talking to us, which is the fourth wall, and they didn't do anything like the choose your own ending gimmick, but that's not a problem. And as for what they have and as for what they have for the majority of the special, when the competitor's dog is in love with Rainbow Dash's pet, is probably going to make more fanfics, because obviously stuff like this just raises new ideas for fanfic ideas. But at the same time, I think they're just doing it just to fill in the second part of this Best in Show with the dogs. And animals, actually. There's also a joke where Microchip's pet is not an animal. This is kind of like a reference from the Jimmy Neutron episode Best in Show, which I also reviewed, where Goddard is a robot and not an actual animal. And considering the fact that, I swear, these wires probably watched that episode just to get some inspiration on this bit by seeing Microchip's robot so disappointed that he's not an actual pet, and the fact that Applejack and Fluttershy completely accept the fact that Microchip's pet is actually a pet, even if he's a robot. And to be quite honest, I think that for what this short has, it's basically, again, a pet short that is a continuation from the last short, even though we didn't see the hospital course. I mean, I think if this show or this spin-off series gets a lot of minutes in their shorts, they will probably put a lot of time and effort to actually fill in what the animals can do in the contests that they competed in. But at the same time, they really only have 2 minutes to 3 minutes per short, and they would need to save that time in order to work as a short, which is probably explains onto why Best in Show has 2 shorts instead of 1 or multiple. But at the same time, I really expect that the ending should have a choose your own ending moment, since that it kind of fits in that category of seeing this in the gimmick of what they show at the end of the short. You can actually expect them to have a choose your own ending thing, since you can actually pick the participants to be the winner of this contest. But that's basically all I have. Anyway, 3 shorts down, and 2 shorts down for this month, only 3 to go before spring breakdown. Really can't wait to review that special, and I'm really losing my patience.